Hey everyone! Welcome back to Saturday Morning Toy Tunes. It is the weekly live stream here on my channel in which we gather around the modern day smokeless campfires of our computer monitors, our iPhone screens, unless you're Bad Wolf Media. Then you won't have any iPhone screens because you don't do iPhones, you Philistine. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? It's been an exciting week for me. I've got a lot going on, man. I've got a lot going on. First of all, let me just go ahead and start by saying to all my channel members, apologies for not getting the exclusive content that I would typically want to get out on Thursday, that being my weekly unboxing video. Sideshow has totally occupied my video studio for the course of this whole week. If you've been watching, paying attention to their YouTube channel and you've seen the couple videos that have gone live, I had to really rush to get those out, so that took priority. I will be shooting, after the live stream today, I will actually be shooting the unboxing of the Death Trooper 6-scale figure, the black chrome version that I plan on posing on the channel, on the live stream here today. So look forward to that to drop sometime this evening. Not sure if I'm gonna bother with, I'm not sure I'm gonna bother with making it exclusive to channel members this week. So that will just be an exception and not the new rule. Something else that I'm thinking about doing is when I do release those unboxing videos on Saturdays after the live stream, I'm thinking about turning them into an actual, what do they call that? Like an event. You know, when you actually go live, you actually publish a video and it's like an event and you can actually do live chats and everything like that. I think I did that last week and it was kind of fun, so I'm going to continue that this week as well. So kind of look forward it to be like the after party for Saturday Morning Toy Tunes going forward will be actually continuing the chat only on not on a live stream, but on an actual unboxing video. So that'll be fun because they actually might kind of go long, because you might have picked up, I've got a gift for Gab. Yeah, surprise, surprise, surprise. In other channel news, we have another emoji. I'm not sure if it's going to pop up because I did just make it go live like right before this stream started. So there should be a laughing emoji with me looking kind of like this, hat, like laughing out loud. So that'll be a fun addition, and I've got a few more coming up too. So if we get three more channel members, then we can get like 9 more emojis. So if anybody's on the fence and you want to help us out and want to help support the channel, then by all means feel free to join. You get exclusive perks like those emojis, like rank badges, like exclusive content. I am finally going to publish 3 turnaround videos of poses that I've done here on the live stream, the finalized versions of those, because I always tweak them after the live stream ends for like a day or even a week. I'll like keep looking at it and be like, I think that could be better, and I'll make it better. I hope. I've never actually made it worse. Not that I can think of. Anyway, so what else has gone on this week? Well, I've been changing my bedroom. Yes, that's right. Creating fodder for another room tour, another collection tour video that would also be exclusive to channel members, and also yeah, what else? Oh God, so many TV shows. The Witcher's back. Yes, part 1 of The Witcher season 3 is back. The final season with Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia. I'm excited about that. I think I've watched three episodes of it last night. It's good. It's really, really good. Some of the fight scenes, some of the best fight scenes, sword fight scenes, combat scenes that we've seen so far in the show, which is saying something because those are always pretty much on point. Excuse me, my composition is a little bit off there. That's much better. What else happened this week? Great episode of Strange New Worlds with Laan Noonien Singh. Yeah, man. I don't know if anybody's watching this, but seriously, it's legitimately, I think it's the best Star Trek we've ever had. Episode by episode, I think it's the strongest Star Trek we've ever had. So I highly encourage you to check that out if you aren't already. Silo wrapped up this week. If you're not watching that, you're robbing yourself. It's kind of high-minded sci-fi, which is what we've come to expect from Apple TV Plus. I just found out that Apple TV Plus has a woefully small viewership. Woefully small. Like, I don't even know if it's 10%. I think it's 10% of what Netflix has. And I get it. It's kind of, a lot of the content is kind of high-minded. Yeah, just check it out. There's just so much great sci-fi that's happening on there. So if you're on the fence about Apple TV Plus, I can honestly tell you that there's nothing that I've watched on Apple TV Plus that has disappointed me. They're very, very selective about their content. So get on board with that. Get on board with that. Okay, without further ado, I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I didn't make any notes. I got to go to a show this week, Bad Wolf Media. Mike was generous enough to give me his extra pass to go see the Struts with Max Saturn, who is my new jam. I immediately downloaded their EP. Wish they had more stuff. They don't. But what I saw there was absolutely awesome. Great show. They really brought the St. Louis crowd out of their freaking titanium shells, man. I mean, it was amazing to me. I've been to so many St. Louis shows that I've been back. St. Louis audiences are notoriously dead. But this show, from beginning to end, from Max Saturn's set all the way through the Struts, was just highly energized, and just everybody was just constantly moving, and it was really great to see. Really great to see, and great to be able to participate in that. Thank you so much for that, Mike. He actually gave me some stuff, and it's all right here. Look at this. Just gonna show this off, then I gotta get to greeting people because we gotta move this stream along. But he knows. Ticket. He knows how big of a fan I am of Battlestar Galactica, and he gave me a complete set of Galactica decals, including like all these different Viper patches for like the different Viper and Raptor patches for like the different squadrons. Like, I love these so much. I got home and immediately opened them and was just like giddy. I was giggling like a schoolboy, man. It was crazy. Do schoolboys giggle? This one does. Anyway, but look at all these. Aren't they cool? I don't know what I'm going to do with them. At least one is going to go on my car, and I think it's going to be I think it's going to have to be a squadron patch, because I want it to be kind of vague. I want it to be a deep cut. I want most people to look at it and be like, what's that all about? And only the Battlestar Galactica fans will know. Real Battlestar Galactica fans will know what it's all about. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and say hi to everybody, because I know I saw earlier we actually started out pretty strong in the chats. So wow, yeah, I got to scroll back up quite a way. First person in the chat today was the inestimable Keith Lee, freshly back from were you on the Riviera Maya? Where were you? You were in Mexico. You were on the coast in Mexico with your wife, Allie. So yeah, welcome back. I think I already welcomed you back because you got back last Saturday, right? You've been back a week. Yeah. Death Trooper comes for us all, says Steve Nara. Hello, good to see you, man. And he's also a channel member. Look at that handsome rank badge that he's got going up there. I can barely see it on my screen. My screen's kind of small today. Yeah, we're going to be... Just show. He's still in the box. So once again, we're back to that thing where you're going to have to bear with me actually taking the plastic off of the figure. I think. I may have taken the plastic off already. I'm not sure. Oh, we're back to doing that thing again with the yeah. You can be like me and okay, yeah, I was in the chats like an hour early. Let's see. Bitter Troll is here. Good morning to you, sir. Good to see you. And thank you. I'm glad you're loving the exclusive content. There's more coming, man. I actually am really enjoying producing it. I was hating the fact that I didn't have time to do it this week because it's a lot of fun. What's this? Congratulations. Yeah. I think after last week's stream, everybody's getting more relaxed around here and feeling comfortable with being delightfully adult style inappropriate. And I am of course talking about all the talk about my nutsack. Oh shit. I forgot to do something. Anyway, I actually published it to the community tab on my channel, but I followed through with my threat to get a photo of myself rubbing Mike, Bad Wolf Media, with my waxed nutsack. Turn that music up. So sorry for that. Thanks for being a good sport for that, Mike. That was a lot of fun for me. Oh, did you win again, Mike? I'm sorry. Yeah. Did Steve win again? Man, he must be paying the right people. Oh, and Laura Quiles won something too. Is she in the chats today? Man, again, it's gonna be slow, guys, because that glitchy thing is happening with my chats. Bad Wolf Media is here. The aforementioned Bad Wolf Media, of course. Good to see you. Do you have any photo shoots to do today? Go check out his channel. His Instagram page. It's God, what is it? It's Bad Wolf. Scheisse. Scheisse. Ah. I can swear in many different languages. Sorry to interrupt the whole stream for this, guys, but I actually feel it's legitimately important that I get this out there. So, Bad Wolf Quincy. Bad_Wolf_Quincy. Because he's from up around Quincy, Illinois. Yeah. Make sure I'm not skipping anybody. Brandy Woods is here. Hey, Brandy Woods. So is Faraz Fayed. Good to see you too, sir. Exciting, exciting. Some guy is here. There's some guy here. And I don't know what he's doing, but he's just some guy. That's all right. Good to see you too, man. Wow. Up for 3.5 hours. You ready to break? Do it. It's good for you, man. It is the dark and bitter liquid that brings light and joy. Conversely. Let's continue with that story. I had to go out and cover lunatic people running a 10 or 15K race. I remember doing those. Eesh. With elevation shifts. Wow. I get when my car goes up some of those hills. One sympathizes. Sorry, I just got a notification. I gotta see. Okay, nothing good. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. I'm sorry. Nothing good. Ah. Wow. Okay. I think I need more coffee. John Galgano is here. Pierre P is here. Hello, John. Hello, Pierre. How are things in Florida? Oh, I finally caught up to when the stream started. Wow, that didn't take long. Yes, I am always blaming YouTube. No, that was my fault. I forgot to turn on closed captioning. And if you do that, it takes a few seconds for YouTube to adjust. In this case, I think it took like 30 seconds for it to get all caught up. But when Steve Nara says he paused John Williams for this, were you listening to the new Indiana Jones soundtrack? Because I almost listened to that this morning. I opted for some really awesome guitar rock. You know, the likes of the Doobie Brothers and Blue Oyster Cult and 80s Journey and yeah, good stuff like that. Even some early John Mellencamp, which was a lot of fun. Joker is of course here. Toy Quest 101. Hey Miguel and Ileana, it's good to see you, or one or both of you here today. I meant to tune into your stream yesterday and I got caught up. There was a lot of stuff going on here yesterday, and yeah, I was driving around. I had to go see Across the Spider-Verse. Finally saw Across the Spider-Verse, and it is good. And even though I knew it was coming, the cliffhanger ending still caught me off guard and made me be like, ah. I promise I won't make that sound too many times. Ah, God. Nothing is wrong with iPhones, Bitter Troll. Laura Quiles is here. So is Darth Kababy. Darth Kababy! I'm gonna come up with a new way to say that name every time you show up. I am. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an exercise for me. AJ Agrusa is here, and he brought his beard. And good morning, Terry and Chad. Just saying hi quickly before heading off to the movie theater for Indiana Jones. Congratulations. I am waiting until next week. I don't like big crowds in movie theaters. In fact, I had a small crowd in the movie yesterday, but there was one woman who had like 2 little girls with her, and they wouldn't shut up for the whole movie, and of course they were right behind me. I'm pretty sure one of the girls had COVID. But anyway. Tom McKay is here. Hey dude, what's up? So is Austin Pierce. Man, we have a good crowd here today. HS is here. I believe, yeah, you're in Michigan. I was gonna say, I think, man, I remembered. That's a big deal for me to remember. Does anybody else see like a black border around the frame of the image here? Because I'm not used to seeing that, and I'm wondering if that's just something that I missed. CT603 GM is here from New Hampshire. Dude, love having a clone in the house. Love having a clone in the house. The CT603, is that an actual established CT number? Is that an actual named clone? I'm not really good. I'm not really on top of those. I'm only on top of the big clones. Yeah, 7567, you know. And obviously 5555. Who was right over there? No, he's not over there. Where's Fives? Oh, he's in my bedroom. Yeah, I have 3 DTOFs now in the bedroom. I have 2 more DTOFs in the car waiting for assembly sometime today, into which I'm going to be placing a lot of Iron Man figures. I also have all of my graphic novel collection nicely organized in 2 cube shelf sections right next to my bed, so that I can always reach for something to read as I sleep or engage in other activities, like petting puppies. Yeah, that's the extent of the excitement that goes on in that bedroom. Dobby getting belly rubs, Piper collapsing across my belly as I tickle her sides. Yeah, yeah, she's doing good, by the way. Thanks for asking. I know you were wondering. Brandy Woods tossing out some Gilead style heat. That's awesome. TK421 Collectibles is here. Yeah. I haven't watched the Han and Leia video yet. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, obviously my viewing time this week was taken up by Witcher and Silo and Across the Spider-Verse. So I've not had a lot of time to watch things on YouTube. I'm sorry to say. So thanks for being here. Check out his channel. I really appreciate TK421's reviews, his videos, because for their lo-fi nature, because that lo-fi nature is just, it's honest, and the enthusiasm he brings to collecting is infectious. In fact, you've inspired me to get back into making videos. So I really thank you for doing what you do, because it made me remember why I'm in this. Thank you. Familiar was in fact the word I'm looking for. Turt. I see you corrected yourself. Commander Green is here. Another fine hunk of a man. I just realized that laughing emoji. Thank you, Laura, for posting this laughing emoji of my head, but it's way too dark. I'm going to have to go back in and adjust that. In fact, I suspect that all of them are like that. So I'm going to go back in and make some adjustments and republish all those emojis so that they don't look so flat. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Yes, that hit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so everybody's got the laughing emoji. That's good to know. All the members do at any rate. Beskar Kid is here. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Oh, where are you? I don't know why I thought you were stateside, but apparently not. I don't even know where you are. Editing my MMS 393 unboxing, catching the show before bed. Beskar Kid does the YouTube Shorts right. In fact, the reason I'm not doing YouTube Shorts is because that's how I would want to do YouTube Shorts, and I don't want to rip him off. It's just like, this stuff is really, really good, and it's just like highly condensed unboxings, and it's just got nice energy to it, and it's just everything that you need in like less than 60 seconds, and it's great work, man. I really do admire it. Chris Kaz is here. What's going on, dude? Again, I have to click some. If I read your quote and it's not up on screen, it's because I'm blaming Google. It's their fault. Perez, inundating us with my face. Yeah, look at that. Like at least two of those. The hairy one and the other one where I'm wearing a hat. They're both too dark. I'm gonna bring some life to those later on. And republish them. I almost used the Battlestar Galactica sticker as a coaster. No bueno. No me gusta. Get an art-turt. I don't get it, Lane. I don't get it. And the collector is here. Or is that like Russian? Da, collector. Like, yes, collector. I get it. I totally get it. That's just me being doom. Oh, secret tour of Terry's bedroom. Time to name those stains on the wall. No stains on the wall, but there are a couple of dents in the plaster. I'll leave that to your imagination. Nice. I had hot sauce with my breakfast today. It's from a local hot sauce making company, and the name of the hot sauce is Don't Touch the Baby. I want to say it's just habanero. It's not. They don't. This company doesn't make particularly spicy hot sauces. I mean, I have to really dump it on just to actually get a bit of heat. But I don't mind that because then the flavor's there. It's got a really rich flavor, so I like that a lot. Joker, I'm sorry you didn't like Witcher Season 2. I loved it. Yeah, I loved it so much. There was a lot of weird stuff that went on. If you think that's a slog, then this one was a slow burn the first couple of episodes. But like I said, there's a lot of great fight scenes that make up for it. If that's your jam. Everybody's liking Strange New Worlds. I can see that. Terry, if I ever come up to Toronto, if you ever come up to Toronto, I'm reading, I'll take you on a tour of the locations from this week's episodes of Strange New Worlds. That is a great idea. I love that idea. One more reason for me to come to Toronto. I'm planning on going up there in October, but there are things, puppy things, that make all my plans tentative at this point. I can't leave Piper with anybody. That she's just so high maintenance that I can't think of anybody who would take care of her. And quite frankly, if she dies and I'm out of town, that's happened to me 2 times with pets, and I don't want it to happen again. So that's just not something I'm not willing to sacrifice for anything. Cosca Reeves is going to come. Have they announced Cosca Reeves is coming? I don't know. Fennec. Did they announce Fennec? I don't know that they've announced Fennec, have they? Moon Knight is on the way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everything. All these things are coming down the pipe. Yeah, I've got like a laundry list. Let me see. Oh, it's actually in the other browser, and I'm not going to bother opening a second browser. But yeah, all these things. I mean, all these things are like listed to start shipping soon, like in the next couple of months, I think. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Dark Wolf is here. I hope you and Piper are doing well. Well enough. She had a bout this week. She was she had a stomach ailment that was getting her down. I don't want to get too graphic, but it was really gross. It was really gross. I had to clean my entire kitchen floor with bleach. Yeah, it was bad. I think I posted to Facebook. I was like, when you walk in your house and your eyes say, "Wow, it looks like somebody had a food fight with chocolate pudding," and then your nose replies, "That's not pudding." Yeah. I bought a second Feishin M33 body off of Amazon yesterday, and I'm thinking about turning it into a homemade Captain America stealth suit. Are you... That's cool. That's cool, man. Do that. Congratulations, Keith Lee. You got your wish. You got your wish. Oh yeah, you should. You should. I know that they're doing like a free month or 2 of Apple TV or something like that. So yeah, check that out. It's really, really good. Ha! Can I take a loan from the T. Smith Bank of Plastic Crack Loans? No. That bank's about to go bankrupt. And even if you did, that loan would not be guaranteed. Isn't it though? I mean, I could say that all day long. Catching up here, catching up. I'm really not catching up. This is going to take forever. You guys, you Lees in your bubble tea. Bubble Tea Lee. That's what I'm going to start calling you from now on. Bubble Tea Lee. Season 2 premiere was a little underwhelming compared to the rest. Christina Chong, man, seriously, dude. Yeah, we talked about that on Facebook. I mean, I've admired her, crushed on her since her appearance as Lorna Bucket in Doctor Who. And I believe the episode was A Good Man Goes to War, but I can't be sure. It's been years since I've watched them. But yeah, good stuff. The 10th squad is wrong. Wait a minute, you made these? Shut up, really? Because they're really good. I mean, I saw yeah, I saw the I mean, they had all these patches on Anovos did. The late and not lamented Anovos, and yeah, yeah, they're good. They're good stuff, man. Thanks for sending me these. Giving me these. You know what else he gave me? I've been very lucky in friendship, but the first time that Mike and I, for those of you who don't know, Bad Wolf Media is he photographs concerts, and the first time we met was at the Anthrax and Black Label Society show. And it was a great show. I mean, it's legitimately, it quickly became my favorite thrash metal show that I've ever been to, first of all. And it was great to see Zakk Wylde perform. I've been a huge admirer of Zakk Wylde's guitar work since his first appearance with Ozzy Osbourne, back on the, was the name of the album Miracle Man? No, Rest for the Wicked. Yeah, No Rest for the Wicked. But Miracle Man was the first single. But Mike gave me 2 framed prints. Wait, what am I doing here? There we go. Of his work. One of Zakk Wylde doing his thing with his kilt I mean, that guy's just a freaking god. And Scott Ian of Anthrax, just making that face, making that constipation face. He's so well known for. Scott Ian, by the way, huge Sideshow fan. Huge Sideshow fan. In fact, when I went, I actually wore my Sideshow t-shirt, and I wanted to get up front and just be like, hey, and see what happened. But I got cowardly, and I didn't do that. So anyway, moving right along. Okay, that's a hot tip. Thank you for that. Hello from Hong Kong. Hey, Gary Ho. How's it going, man? And Smoke 'em if you got 'em is here. Believe me, I would if I could. Dude, I'm not. It's going to be a working weekend for me. But I might be able to get out to a restaurant and have a drink or two with a friend. So I'm very much looking forward to going over to Ann and Eric's place and go to the swimming pool when it gets when the rain stops. Lots of thunderstorms happening around here. So if the power fails, then you know why it happened. Oh, yeah. All right. Is it here? Yeah. I'm going to show off my nutsack to everybody again. Here it is. Yeah. Let's clear everything off here. I really do love my nutsack. My nutsack has a 3-liter capacity. Or maybe it's just 2. I think it's just 1.5 now that I think about it. It's a my nutsack has a 1.5 liter capacity. My nutsack is waxed. So no matter what you squirt onto it, it just wipes right off. It's great. It's great that way. Yeah. There are 1 or 2 people at Sideshow that I really don't want watching that. Anyway. That last one was something that you know when you're having a conversation with somebody or an interaction with somebody and there was something that you wish you'd said? That was that for me after the live stream last week. So I'm glad I got the opportunity. Thank you, Laura Quiles, for giving me the opportunity to bring my nutsack back onto the screen and to make another highly... Was that comment even PG-13? I don't know. I don't know where we are right now with these things. Yeah, you are definitely on a streak from what it sounds like. Oh, that's way cool, man. Christina Payne is here, bringing the pain as always. Hey, Christina, good to see you. Oh, get out. What, he didn't give you a pass? That's too bad. I've seen Brian at least once. I took my mom there. It's one of my best memories with my mom. She loved Bryan Adams. And I took her, it was sometime in the early 90s. I can't remember which tour it was. But again, weak-ass St. Louis crowd. My mom and I were like the only people in our section on our feet. And like legitimately, there were people behind us throwing stuff at us because we were not sitting down during the show. Like, you're too old, man. You're too old. Go home. Seriously, that'd be ashamed of themselves for not standing up, let alone for throwing quarters at people that do. Better Troll, get on it. It's really, really good. There's something about Spider-Verse, Beyond the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse? Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse. Something I noticed like almost right away was that every single shot was compelling. It invited you to just look at it, to study it closely, and just admire every little detail that went into it. And I don't think... I got used to having to do that, so I wasn't consciously aware of doing it. But it's simply gorgeous. And I can see why they're saying now that they don't think that they're going to be able to make the expected release date of the sequel to this one. Because if they pay that much attention to detail, then it's going to be hard to do. It's going to be hard to meet that deadline. And I'm fine with it. If they can generate another film that's of the same quality as this one, push it back another year, man. I'll rewatch this one right before going to see the next one, and I'll be happy with it. It's glorious. It is absolutely glorious. I advise people to watch it in 2 ways. Watch it the first time and just experience it viscerally. Just let it all flow over you. Let the whole experience flow over you. But then go back and just study it. Just study it. Because, I mean, posers can learn stuff from this. There was some great stuff I was like, oh, I wish I had a figure that could do that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, like really, really good stuff. Oh, yeah. What do they call that? What do they call that? There's actually a name for that. It's actually a psychological I don't want to say disorder, but there's a thing where the sound of people chewing food literally irritates the hell out of you. It's a valid, diagnosable thing. Yeah, weird, right? The black border is really weird. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's going to be like an OnlyFans episode. Are OnlyFans things, are they episodes? Are they videos? Are they streams? What are they? I don't even know. I've never been to OnlyFans. That's it. Misophonia. Yeah. I didn't know it was a thing. And there was a guy that he was actually my superior officer at Sideshow who was sitting next to me prior to a meeting where we were critiquing the photo work for the week, and I was eating almonds, and he was just like, "Really? You're gonna just sit here next to me and chew on those almonds?" It's like, yeah. I have a problem with authority figures. I do. It's true. It's true. Anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, good for you, man. Oh, cool. That's good to know. Are they safe on a car? I think they're safe on a car. Vinyl stickers are safe on a car, yeah. Slap your mama. Actually, it's funny because the "Don't touch the baby" actually says has a label that says "Separation is natural. Shake what your mama gave you." So, controlling right or wrong, continuing right or wrong, fool jumping don't cause drama. Oh, dude, that's totally true. Yeah, and really, seriously, the dramas. I understand there's some drama going on in the collecting community. I won't say I'm gleeful about it because that's just wrong, but it's not unexpected. Oh, right, yeah, Toronto. I know. I knew that. I just decades, literal decades, half a century of saying it wrong. As yeah. Can you guys hear the music? It feels quiet. Thanks, Bitter Troll. Thanks, dude. She's tough. She's tough. She's bouncing back. She's on antibiotics right now. She's on something for her tumor. I've got her on a probiotic. And antibiotics, probiotics. Do those cancel each other out? Because, you know, it seems like they would. Anyway, she's also on Pepsid AC because she has a sensitive tummy. Yeah. Wow! So much going on here. Joker J understands the puppies take precedence. Count Von Strange the Fourth. Count Von Strange. That's another fun one to say. That's another fun one to say. Not as fun to say as Dothka Baby. 2 new ways to say it in one day. That's great. Well, that was dramatic. Anyway. I'm just going to do something with the music here really quick. I want more power. I want more control over the music. Yeah. So we're going to turn off shuffle, and I'm just going to start here. Yeah. This is the vibe I want today. Much better. Am I right? Oh, yeah, that's typical. Oh, look at all the shout outs to Beskar Kid. Or to Beskar, yeah, there's like a whole exchange of compliments. I dig that. Oh, yeah, thanks. Damn it, see? Yeah, just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. But a lot of people here are kind of new, so there are some stipulations to the chat. So one is that I didn't come here to talk about work. So anybody who wants to ask me behind-the-scenes questions about Sideshow, obviously I have an NDA that I've signed, so I can't discuss that. Also, because of Sideshow's standing policies regarding modding or custom work or third-party figures, I can't discuss those either. So just kind of leave those off the table. Unlicensed stuff, yeah, all that. So thank you for understanding. Everybody's been so cool about it. Every so often somebody, and it's just a natural way to, it's just natural that some people will just not think about it and they'll slip something in there. And that's what the mods are there for. So please don't be offended if the mods have to retract one of your comments, because that's their job, and they don't get paid enough for it. He laughed uncomfortably. Oh, that's great to know. Okay, that's great to know. Cool. Took graphics for them and refined them a bit. Okay, including a few that I added more stars, so they have 12 stars for the 12 colonies. Oh, nice. Good thought. I never did, dude. I had the opportunity to get the Jetfire for my Optimus and combine them because one came up on Sideshow Seconds. And I thought that I'd purchased it, but apparently there was one final step in the Sideshow ordering process that I forgot about, and I didn't make the order. And by the time I woke up the next day, I had second thoughts about it. So I passed on it, decided I'd think about it for a little bit, and I'd revisit it in a few days. And by the time I revisited it had sold. So somebody else got it, and that's probably for the best. That's probably for the best, because I really don't have a place for more Transformers figures. I just have so many. In fact, I think I'm going to have to get rid of the premium scale Bumblebee that I have from the movie. It's just down there in a box, and it would probably play better in somebody else's sandbox. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I'm so glad. Oh boy. That's fun. Yeah, it was a great episode. I keep thinking that when I see an episode like that, or when I see a season like that, in the case of, say, Picard, where it's all taking place in modern times, where they don't have to go really heavy on the special effects, that they're saving their budget for something bigger down the line. So, and while it did in this case give us a great one-shot story, I just like to see. I like to compare that budget with other episodes, because I'm sure it's significantly less than some of the more effects-laden episodes of the show, and possibly they're going to be diverting some of those funds to reallocating some of those funds to something more effects-heavy in the future. Yeah, I think big things are coming. Really looking forward to the Lower Decks crossover. Man, am I ever going to get caught up? Probably not. Joker J's seen Anthrax many times. First time for me, bro. Put it off for a long, long time. Oh, you know, I forgot about him and Mr. Bungle. Oh, are we ready to do something cool here? Right now I'm just so far just reading comments, and that's we need to get something fun going on here, or something collector worthy. Oh, dude, yeah, that's a great explanation of it. Legitimately. I mean, it is. If there was a way that I could just have a wall of just playing that entire film with no sound, I would. Just on repeat. Just on repeat. I'm not sure how long it would take me to get tired of that, but it would be a while. Every single shot. No shot was wasted. No shot was wasted. It's some of the most beautiful filmmaking in general that I've ever seen, much less animated filmmaking. Oh, thank you for that, Keith. Yeah, I always forget to mention the like button. Even if you don't like it, just do me a favor. Hit that like button. You know, it helps the channel. It helps drive engagement. It helps bring the live streams and the videos up in people's feeds more as suggestions. So, you know, if you really want to meet more cool, like-minded peeps who like to be positive about collectibles and pop culture in general, and bring them into our humble little community here, do it. Do it. Speaking of humble little communities, has Paul been doing anything? I've been busy on Sundays, so I haven't been paying attention. But yeah, it'd be nice to see a Paul live stream again. I think I'll have time tomorrow, unless I go to a show. Oh, dude. Dude, that would be great, but I would totally get a copyright strike. Yeah, I mean, seriously, if you haven't heard of the Struts, guys, Mike and I were talking about it after the show, and they are legitimately like the heirs apparent to Queen. The lead singer's voice alone, it's like Freddie Mercury reborn, and they obviously borrow very heavily from from Queen in their music. So you should, if you like Queen, in a lot of respects, I think I enjoy listening to the Struts more than I like listening to Queen. They're just so fun. They have such a great energy, and they're fully aware of the Queen comparison. So much so that Mike had a photo posted on his Instagram page, but they actually have a Funko Pop of Freddie Mercury sitting on top of their piano. Nice little homage, nice little shout out, and it's good to know. As opposed to, and this is interesting because I found out about the Struts the same time I found out about Greta Van Fleet, which is another great band that harkens back to another great band that preceded it, in this case being Led Zeppelin. I mean, they are so like Led Zeppelin that it's undeniable, and yet they deny it. So you have these two bands that I discovered at the same time. One obviously influenced by Queen, the other obviously influenced by Led Zeppelin. The one openly acknowledges the comparison, and the other one is doing everything they can to deny it. And I'm like, come on guys, you're not fooling anyone. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It makes me not want to listen to Greta Van Fleet, is what it does. I mean, I listen to them anyway because they're just good. But, you know, I'm less inclined to go have a beer with them, because that would have to come up. Oh, dude, yeah, it was great, man. It's an awesome figure. Here, let me show you, Jay, if you're still here. I hope you're still here, but I have this awesome, massive figure of Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen, and they released a companion figure of Jetfire, which is like 3 inches taller than this, but you can take him apart and put his parts on Optimus to do recreate that whole scene. And it just looked like so much fun, and I really, really wanted to do it, but ultimately I had better things to spend $300 on. So there you go. Like I should spend some of that $300 on a landscaper, right? Yeah, if you're my neighbor, you know. It's getting bad. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. It does look like the warehouse at the end of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's right. No, but I am giving something away today. Have to give Scott a call later. Let's give him 15 more minutes. Top of the hour, I'll do a giveaway. No, top of the hour. That's right. 10 o'clock is posing time, and then bottom of that half an hour after the posing session, I will do a giveaway. Hey, Conka Chat, what's up? Welcome. I don't recall seeing this name, and you're very, very welcome for the chance for Saturday morning conversation. I enjoy it. It's I don't have a lot of friends locally who get into geek stuff, so I almost never get to talk about geek stuff. In fact, even my sideshow friends, they've been working with geek stuff so long that they don't want to talk about that. So, so seriously, this is great. The only other outlet that I have is when Guy Klender calls me, and usually Guy dominates that conversation. So it's good to be the one talking for a change. Yeah, definitely. I thought that too. And I would like to see more, somehow, something going on with Khan. It was really cool the way that they did that, but that would be good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I get that. Dark Wolf is asking, which Captain America is better in my opinion? The Avengers Endgame Captain America with scale mail, or the Captain America Cell Suit 2.0 from Endgame? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go immediately and say the Endgame Captain America with the scale mail. It's definitely much like we saw with the Iron Man Mark 85 was the truest paint scheme, the most accurate paint scheme to the original classic Iron Man armor. That to me is the closest that we get to my Captain America, which I really didn't start. I've been reading Captain America on and off since the 80s, and while I acknowledge that there was a lot from the Avengers, the original Avengers movie, Captain America, that was true to the comic book version, that really was the perfect blend of comic book suit. Endgame Cap was the perfect blend of comic book suit with real world elements, and it's about the closest that you're going to get without actually having a more spandex, which is kind of like what he was doing in the first movie. Stealth Suit 2.0, that's a great little acknowledgement to the to that era of Cap wearing a similar suit. But I think that the number one reason that it's so popular and so everybody's crying out about it is because it's so rare. And it's just the rarity of it that makes it interesting to people, the FOMO element. And so I think that's probably the best answer that I can give for that. Yeah, actually, the in-game cap is the only one that I have. Legitimately the only one that I have, so. And I guess those are both in-game, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that on social media. That's cool. Oh! I think I've seen a video of that. That would be really, really cool. Again, if you're not listening to the Struts people, you're robbing yourself. If you like rock and roll, do it. Happy rock. Rock that makes you want to bounce. I would welcome that. I read the original series as it was coming out. I collected that thing monthly. I loved that. John Byrne, baby, for the win. Could not get enough of John Byrne back in the 80s, man. I did a voicemail on my phone of Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, my impression, 12, 13 years ago, that fooled everybody that heard it. How'd you get Peter Cullen to do your voicemail, dude? I don't know if I can still do it. I've tortured my voice with so many substances since then that it's not the same. It's not the same. That's right. My voice used to be so much better. So much stronger. Sunnyvale Russ is here. What's up, dude? Let's bring that comment up. I did not catch that live stream. I was busy generating other content. Yeah, so I was not able to walk away from it long enough to check out the live stream. I guess I can. Can I catch it in a rerun? Was it on YouTube or just? I don't even know what the format was. What platform it was on? I'm on a coffee. Got one swallow. Pity. 10 minutes till posing, everyone. 10 minutes till posing. You set your watch. Yes, guy's always on point, dude. I mean, he's a great presenter. He projects really, really well, and he's always on point. He's just, I mean, he does pretty well under pressure. Oh, is his beard making a comeback? That's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, God. Really? That could be fun. We'll talk. I have, my deck is stacked here. I have over there the, I have two clones. Yep, two plain clones from Hot Toys. I scored a clone pilot off eBay. I got a great deal on a clone pilot on eBay. And then I also picked up the Iron Man Origins 6-scale figure. Which I may regret that decision. Oh, did they have a stream last night? I didn't even know. How's that going? How's that going for them? Are they keeping up? I followed them on Facebook. I caught the first live stream. But I haven't been able to bounce back since. I mean, obviously I was busy last Sunday. Did they do one last Sunday? Oh, that's actually valid. Yeah, we can talk about that. I'm over the moon about it. I think it's great. I'm not getting it. I just won't have a place for it. But I think I love what they've done with it. I love the base. I think it's glorious. Love the light up function on it. I think it's going to be amazing for those who plan on collecting that. It's Indy's last outing, dudes. Go get it. It would be interesting also to see if they're going to do a because I understand they de-age him for a segment back to like 80s version. I would really like to see them do that, take advantage of that opportunity, and create a younger indie Indiana Jones figure from this movie, and give us an opportunity to have an updated Indiana Jones 6-scale figure, classic Indiana Jones 6-scale figure. That would be amazing. I hope they do it for their sake and for the sake of their distributors. I hope they do it right and wait to announce it until after they've sold their allotment of the current figure, of the one we're talking about here. Because I hate seeing companies shoot themselves in the foot like that. I think it's a gorgeous. There's a lot to love about the Athena figure. There is a lot to love about it, despite what you may have heard. I've read some interesting comments about color shifts between photos and the video that I shot. I can honestly tell you that looking at the video that I shot and looking at the figure in hand, I think that I think the video that I did for Sideshow is probably closer to what you're going to see of the figure. It's really solid. Not without its challenges. The whole thing, it's obviously one of those flexible plastic suits, bodysuits. There's a sliding scale of appreciation for those. You just have to understand that is the only way, given current technologies, that is the only way to reproduce a suit of that type with that texture in that scale. You're not going to be able to get a fabric suit that downscales to provide a look that is true to life at 6 scale. There's no fabric out there that will do that at this time. It's possible that maybe with the focus being more heavily on things like this, that they will be able to generate something like that. But as of right now, that's really the best that you're going to get. And those weapons, man, the weapons just look great. Just look great. I mean, that's really, for me, that was the best thing about the Athena character in the film, was those amazing, beautiful energy weapons that she was just able to generate. And it just made the whole thing a lot of fun. It was a good experience. I enjoyed shooting the video a lot. I've had much worse times working with a figure than I had with this one. Also, I broke it. Didn't follow my own advice. Broken shoulder. Same shoulder that I broke. Oh, that thing still hurts 12 years later. What? You know, I just feel like that's old man syndrome. That's just old man snobbery. You cannot, I mean, seriously, it's inarguable, it's incontestable that if you took the classic Dragonfly helicopter and held it up next to the HasLab helicopter, there's no comparison. The HasLab helicopter is definitely a step up. I don't care. I mean, you can argue nostalgia till you're blue in the face, but the fact is that they've leveled up. HasLab always levels up, and they've done it in this case too. I'm sorry to hear that. I think it's really unfortunate. A similar thing happened when Ghost published their cover of Phantom of the Opera by Iron Maiden, and Paul Di'Anno, who was the original lead singer for Iron Maiden back on the album in which Phantom of the Opera was a song. He said he thinks it's effing rubbish or something similar like that. He really panned it. I'm like, you cannot argue at all that it's rubbish for two reasons. One, it's a note for note homage to the original. They didn't even change like the placement of the harmonics in the solos. Everything is exactly the same. The only thing that might be different is that the presence of keyboards and organs, which I think just fills it out and lifts it up and improves upon it. On top of that, production value is way more advanced now than it was back then in late 70s, early 80s. I can't remember what year that song was released, but overall, I prefer the Ghost version to the Iron Maiden version. I've been living with that song since like 1983, and so I feel like maybe me having that reaction to it bears some weight. But let's get back to G.I. Joe. There's no way you cannot objectively say that you cannot pan the new Dragonfly helicopter at all. There's just no way. It's so good. I mean, I'm canceling it because as we've seen, it seems at this point, speculation has it, and I'm of the opinion that speculation is accurate in this case, that the next HasLab project back is going to be the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. I'm all in. I'm all in. I will sell my black soul to have that. It's going to be amazing. I'm even conceiving of where I'm going to put it right now, and I think it's going to be in the bedroom. I'll gaze at it as I drift off to sleep in the night. It's going to be amazing. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I know. It's true. Moving right along, I've lost a lot. Oh, God, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to have to cut this short. A lot of those out there. Hot Toy Sideshow did a Indiana Jones from Temple of Doom that's really good. It's really good. Again, I think that why not both? So I suspect that they'll do one down the line, but they're going to do this one first because think about it from a marketing perspective. If you were going to do both, why would you release the original when you know that that's the one that people are going to want most? Release the new one, let them feed their monkey that way, and then later on down the line, in a couple of years, release another version of the young Indy. Okay. Oh, I just see it. Okay. The complaint being made was that the real aircav hats aren't blue. Oh, so I just did that entire speech for nothing? Okay. Sorry for the useless rant, everybody. And they didn't use the right cavalry emblem. But it's exactly the same as the Wild Bill he made, so it was bizarre. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. Yeah, I love Paul Diano too, dude. But yeah, it's old man. It's bitter old man syndrome. You see it so many times. It's rampant. Oh, look at that! Commander Green, you joined the Poser Elite. What took you so long? Thanks, man. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you find the content valuable. I appreciate your support. I'll be generating some stuff later on today. That's really all that I have to do today. I suppose I should probably mow. Right, Jay? One sympathizes, my friends. One sympathizes. I've skipped a lot of comments up there, and for that I'm very, very sorry. No, not many. Not many. The HasLab for Star Wars will be announced shortly after the Dragonfly closes, so you'll have to decide about canceling before you know and for a fact it's the Ghost. Bastards! Bastards! I'm comfortable with that. I don't need the Dragonfly. It was straight up, I missed out. I canceled my His tank and kind of made the decision that I wasn't going to buy any G.I. Joe at that point. And I haven't. I think I've got Destro. That's it. Just Destro. And, I don't know. My two favorite toys, I think, were the His tank and the Dragonfly. I'm pretty sure. Definitely got the most mileage out of them. All right, cool. I've caught up. Now it's time to pose. My favorite part. And after that, we'll talk a little bit more, and then we'll do a giveaway. So, really quick before, I'm just going to get everybody excited. So if you yourself aren't interested in this franchise and you know somebody who is, feel free to give them a shout out and say, "Hey, Terry Smith is about to give this thing away, and I think you'd be into it." And maybe they can join us in the chats, and we'll get some new people. So, I've showed this off a couple weeks ago with the intent that I would do it the following week, that being last week. But here is today's giveaway. It is... Oh, let's clear that. Thank you. It is this art print of Cammy from Street Fighter. And it is autographed by the artist, Stan Artgerm Lau. So, yeah. Autographed Artgerm print. Let's just go ahead and get that butt as big as we can in the screen. But yeah, look how glorious it is. I love the whole black and white, just with just like the spot color of red. It's great. It's so great. And this was Stan was a guest of Sideshows, and he left behind a stack at the guest house, a stack of prints. And I grabbed a couple for myself. This was one of them. And the other one was a Princess from Battle of the Planets, or Gatchaman. I'm keeping Princess for the time being. If I can ever find her, I actually don't know where it is. Might still be in California. I left a bunch of art prints in California, in the garage. My neighbor Jay is freaking out. Yeah. Well, hope you win, bro. Hope you win. Let's see. What's a hat? Oh, you got the HasLab. See, yeah, I put off ordering that. That's one of my biggest collecting regrets. Collecting is made of regrets, as we know. I put off ordering the HasLab pack, the Ghostbusters Proton pack, and had legitimately set a reminder for myself to, like, at the last minute, swoop in and buy one if I wanted to. And I don't know how I missed the reminder, but I did. It's like I woke up, I saw the reminder on my phone, and it was like the day after it ended. So yeah, I fucked that up. Huge regret. Can you imagine how cool that would look hanging over there on the wall behind me during a live stream? Oh! And I sent out like a plea on social media. If you ordered two and can bring yourself to not flip one, please look me up. I was just so sad. So sad. Who won last weekend? Last weekend was Steve Nara, 14. Yeah, he got it. He got the what did you get? What did I give away last week? I told. Oh yeah, the Kimoyo bead necklace. No, bracelet. Yeah, so you got that. It's on its way. I shipped it out yesterday. I also finally shipped out Gina B Collecting's prize from a month and more ago. Yeah. I was having troubles with international shipping on the USPS website. That's like, I would get done with doing all the, jumping through all the hoops and everything, filling all the different forms, and it wouldn't let me add it to my cart. I don't know what I was doing wrong, or if it's just glitching. I don't know. They did, in fact, include those decals. They did. I'm still hoping that they do another one. That they just do the classic. Club 6 skill is in full effect. Speaking of which, let's get to it. Scooch my boot. I love that phrase. Scooch your boot. Sounds like something Ted Lasso would say. He probably did say it. All right. Figure of the day. Figure of the week. Hot Toys. Death Trooper Black Chrome Edition. And I don't have any gloves. So I'm going to be showing you what not to do with your Chrome Troopers. Now, first of all, let me just state that I do have a goal, a stated goal, of completing the line of Chrome Troopers from Hot Toys. I'm so far from doing it. So far. I don't have the copper. I don't have the gold Stormtroopers. I don't have the porcelain Stormtrooper. That thing's so cool. And I believe there's one more. The Chrome Stormtrooper that is actually still available at Sideshow, I believe. Oh, wow. This one already has fingerprints on it. Bummer. Okay. So cool. Oh, God, I just hate doing this. Oh, do I really not have gloves? Fuck. All right. I'll just have to give it a clean. Oh my God. This thing is so cool, everybody. This isn't my first time having hands on one. I think, I want to say that I did the first look of it. And I used gloves. So, oh, wouldn't that be funny if this was the one that I used and they just sent it back to me? This was a gift from my friends at Sideshow. So, one would call it a freebie. This might be the one that I did before. That might be my fingerprint on the knee. Now. Okay. Oh, plastic. All right. Wow. Oh, you know what I should have done? And I'm going to kick myself for not doing it because I actually thought of it before the show. I should have brought up a regular Death Trooper, because I have 2 of those downstairs. And I would have been able, if I had done that, I would have been able to better illustrate the differences between the two. But hopefully you can see, even as this light, which is not ideal for this. Let me try to, here, this would actually work pretty well. I'm just going to try to bounce some light off of the, off of this thing here. But yeah, you can see, yeah, there we go. That's ideal. That'll do it. But you can see just how it has like this kind of tannish color to it. It says black chrome, but it definitely has a warm tone to it, which makes it much different from the clone troopers, of which I have 2 in my bedroom, and I'll also bring those out after I get this pose done. One more bit of plastic. I think that's all of it. What's going on here? It's like one leg is shorter than the other. Oh. There we go. Plastic, plastic, plastic. See, this is why I've changed the whole process of. I don't like doing this. I don't like having to go through all the plastic, take all that stuff out. It creates dead air and it just lengthens the live stream. Takes up time that I feel like can be better spent doing something else. And I have something fun in mind today, because there have been people out there who have been very vocal about their desire to see me do fun poses, irreverent poses, which kind of flies in the face of what I like to do with my figure styling. I like to bring dignity to the character rather than the opposite. But I'm going to make an exception in this case, because I saw something hanging out in my room, my studio the other day, and I was like, hey, I haven't really brought this out yet. Oh, there it is. Got some Final Fantasy vibe here. Okay. Yes, Linda, this is the one from last year. Oh, hey, thanks. I got a super chat from HS. Thanks, dude. Or, thank you, miss. Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. Like, dude is gender neutral. Let's face it. Dude knows no pronouns. It's all good. A few more, just checking to really quick to see, yeah, yeah. Dude, yeah, the warm highlight really just does it for me. I'm actually surprised that I didn't straight up buy this. What is it? See, there it is. That's it. That's it. It's always Bitter Troll with the funny. Does anybody out there have a 6-scale toilet? Because that would be cool. Oh, that's awkward. I'm just making sure that all the parts are here on mine. And they are. Okay, good. Oh, Fanatics is here. Hey, TN. Good to see you, man. TN and I go way back to the Lord of the Rings days. So, study this, and try to figure out if it'll do what I want it to do, even. I'm just sitting here wiping my fingers on my pants, like frantically, like, get those oils off, get those oils off. Maybe I need to like wash them in rubbing alcohol or something. All right. But I think I'm just gonna have to say, screw it. This is weird. It does really feel like it's just... Okay. There we go. It felt like one leg was longer than the other, and what the deal was is it was actually... Obviously, this thing's been out of the box, and somebody's futzed with it because the hips were shifted over. A hip shift is actually something that I'm I frequently do. I almost said that I'm famous for it, but that's just not true. So I'm just gonna play with this really quick and see if it's even capable of doing what I want it to do. Oh, that rubber suit, man. That rubber suit's gonna fuck me up. Hang on a second. It won't go all the way up. It won't. I'm so sad. The pauldron is messing with it. It's close though. I think it can do it. I think I can do this. All right. And I know that I'm posing and going off camera. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because I don't want to give anything away. Oh. It sounded like a tear. Did I tear it? Fuck it, it's free. Why not? Boy, this is not a pose that I'm going to be able to hold for very long. Or that he's going to be able to hold for very long. But it'll do fine for our purposes here today. Let's get the measurements right on this. I really hope you guys are as delighted by this as I'm going to be. Little tease. What's going on here? What's happening here? Okay. There we go. Rotate that hand. Get it up there. I don't know that it's going to work, but I'm going to try. Oh, so many fingerprints. Fuck. I dislike the fingerprints. Bring that stand up there. Oh, it needs to be higher. It's not going to do it. Oh, no. This is exactly how I broke the Athena figure. Doing shit like this. Nope. Now that suit's really messing with it. Oh, God, that's too bad. Because, yeah, the suit's just pushing the hands back down. Because I'll tell you what I was going to do with it. I was going to go all say anything. Yeah, it's not going to work though. But fuck it, I'll implement it some way. It'll still be cool. Now I got to figure out where the joints are, because I've futzed with this in so many different ways that I don't know which way it's supposed to actually bend. So I legitimately have an opportunity here to just destroy this figure. And I very well might destroy it today. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna destroy it. It's so busted. All right. Okay, that one's back to normal. That's good. There we go. I think I got it here. Nope. I really screwed it up. This is how you break. What I'm doing here today is how you break figures. You try to push them beyond the limits of the suit, and you lose track of where the joints are, where the shoulder joint is. So you don't know which way that it's supposed to bend. And it's been because of the tightness of the suit and the restrictions therein. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. Oh shit. No, it's still not working. Let's see. Oh man, no, it's legitimately 180 degrees the wrong direction. And I don't know how to get it back. Oh, fuck. This is like the biggest fail of my posing career. Then again, maybe not. Whew. That got lucky. I got really lucky there. Okay, swap out some hands. DNA. Clone me. Clone me, clone me, clone me. This is taking a while. Oh! Straight up drop the wrist peg. On the hunt. Yeah. Okay, well, fortunately, it's Hot Toys, and Hot Toys always pack spares. So somewhere around here on my floor is a wrist peg with my DNA all over it. It's probably going to form its own ecosystem. And let's see. Kapla, success. Wow, I've really fingerprinted the hell out of this thing. So yeah, let that be a lesson to you. Don't try this without gloves at home. Oh wow, man, those are tight wrist pegs. Let's see. That's the hand I want. And I want the trigger finger hand on the other one. Excellent. Where'd it go? Here's an interesting question that I had this morning. Sometimes, every so often, I'm like messing around on my desk and I find a wow, the chat, are the chats still going? We haven't had, okay, there we go. They just scrolled up. So every so often I find a hand or some other accessory on the floor and wind up, and Apple's not gonna, Nikon's not gonna do its usual thing, which is to not focus. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I found this hand, and I don't know who it's for. It might be Jedi Luke, I'm not sure. But if anybody recognizes this hand, give me a shout and let me know. Because I really want to know. I just had a pistol grip hand. I thought I did. In the same incident that required me to bleach my entire kitchen, Piper also ruined my rug. So it's a way of being cleaned right now. So my stool, which like has a half circle bottom to it, rocks back and forth like that, is not hardwood floor compatible. It keeps trying to slide out from under me. So you all may see me fall. Bitter troll for the win. Well done, sir. Let's see. Let me get this. I should also point out that this has a light up feature that I'm not going to implement because I'm me and I don't implement light up features. Yeah, all right. I probably should have put this gun in his hand beforehand. I love this weapon. It's so cool. And it has one of the coolest sound effects, firing effect sounds of any gun in Star Wars, I think. Might be my favorite, I'm not sure. It just occurred to me that I haven't done a poll on a live stream in a long time, so I'm actually going to take some time and think about poll questions. There we go. Yeah. I've been dying to implement this boombox for ages, and I really do feel like this is the figure for it. This may require heat. Oh. I was also going to try to put it up. There we go. Yeah. I was also going to try to put it up on his shoulder, but again, I think that that's just pushing it too much here. There we go. All right. Will it hold it? That's just such a tight peg. think that's really all the way in there. Nope, it wasn't. Okay. All right, shift those hips, cock that head, bring that gun around, and rotate that. I think I'm going to put it in my display this way, guys. I think this is how I'm going to display it in my DTOF. That's it. That's it. Death Punk. That's it. Oh, man. And if I implemented that light up feature and he had those great, crazy green eyes with the little flashlight all lit up on the side of his head, can you imagine? Let's, I can see that there's an issue with the black fading into the black, so I'm going to... I just spilled accessories everywhere. So I'm just going to do this really quick. Does that help? Tell me that's not fun. Tell me that's not fun. Thank you, New Wave Toys. I finally unboxed my M90 boombox, my 6-scale M90 boombox. I think these are still available at New Wave Toys. I've got a lot of stuff by them. They're the company that makes those fully functioning 6-scale video games, of which I have like 8. Yeah, they've done Asteroids, which I've got Optimus Prime up there playing, but eventually I hope to have Han Solo playing at some point. They've got oh god, Cubert. They've got Dragon Slayer. They just recently did Space Ace. I need to get Space Ace. I think I need Space Ace. I might need Space Ace. I think I need space more than I need Space Ace, though. So, maybe not. Anyway, where are we with this? All right. That would have been In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel, which was not even a single at the time. It became popular because of that. And it's featured in a really awesome extended edition live version featuring Paula Cole doing the backup vocals instead of, I believe, on the album, I think it was on So, In Your Eyes, the female vocals don't give up. Oh, wait. All the female vocals were done by Kate Bush on that album. So, but they were done by Paula Cole in live version, which is epic, epic. Legitimately, every major singing star that has been featured on Peter Gabriel's albums was on that tour. Secret World Live is the name of the record. Check it out. Check it out. It's got some great, great stuff. Gina B Collecting is here. Sorry I'm late. That's something I think I've said to you recently too, right? Yeah, yeah. Look for that thing to come. It's coming USPS first class mail, so it might take a week or so. Not sure. But it's coming. Did New Age cancel the Coke vending machine? No idea. No idea, but I really want one. I want the new Coke. Not the classic Coke. I want the new Coke. That's saying. Pierre, the Batflex cycle, well, I got the Batman Beyond figure to go with it when it comes out a year from now. Dude, I'd love that idea. I think that's a great idea. In fact, remember when... God, I can't remember... Play Arts, right? Yeah, Play Arts. Play Arts did from Cyberpunk. They did that motorcycle from Cyberpunk with the two figures. And I really wanted to just get the bike and display it with the 2020 suit Miles Morales figure with the light up chest and everything. Can you imagine those two figures together? That would just be totally boss. So yeah, that's how I'm doing my... I can't believe this is so not me to do something so irreverent, but yeah, it'll be fun. Again, smoke them if you got them. I don't know if you caught it, but I got it through. I don't think I bought it through Sideshow because Sideshow does distribute for New Wave Toys, but newwavetoys.com, and they keep getting more. They're not limited. They keep getting shipments of them in. So if they're not available now, keep your eye on it because it'll probably be back. That's the Mando Luke hand. I would say okay, but I don't have it. So maybe it is the Jedi Luke hand. Yeah, that's also in the other room. Do you guys want me to break out a couple of Chrome Troopers so that you can compare the two? I think I'll do that. If you'll bear with me as I bounce into my bedroom. I'm not really going to bounce. Okay, I only brought one because they're really not in a. The other one is really kind of in a unstable pose, and I feared for its safety. So here we go. Couple troopers be chilling. Yeah. These are my gangsters. That's right, I said gangster. Gangsta. Aren't they cool? I just love the look. Bounce that thing off. Speaking of, I'm just bouncing all over the place today. But yeah, man, I just love them. I hope Hot Toys does more. I'm sure they will. Like, what troopers would you like to see get the chrome treatment? Are there any troopers that have not gotten the chrome treatment? I just love how this is just like a matted chrome. It reads all chromy in the light, but when you see it in hand, it's just really, it doesn't have, it's, the surface efficiency isn't all that high. Not like the Stormtrooper, in which that's just true chrome. Yeah, that's tough, dude. That's tough. If you really want one, I might be able to help you out. So reach out to me. So just, if you change your mind, let me know. But I might be able to help you out. Dude, seriously, I thought about that as I was doing it. I was like, ew, that was dangerous. I wonder if anything fell elsewhere in the house. These old houses. All right, so that's that. Time now is 10:30. I think it's time to start talking about that giveaway. I think I can leave these up here for that, right? Just do this. See if this is something that can happen. Just so everybody can continue to gaze upon the Chrome Trooper with wonder. What I need is something very stable that won't make me cry if it falls. Fun, right? No, that's not going to stay on. There we go. Okay, let's slide this over. Yeah, that's not even going to be in focus. Okay, so here's what we need. It's time for a giveaway. So once again, because I'm not very creative when it comes to giving things away, I'm going to have to get a random number generator, which will pick a random number, and then I will start from the top of my screen. But again, keep in mind that, like for instance, Keith Lee was the first person to comment today. Again, get a life, Keith. And so I will be counting from that number that is generated. I will be counting from the top of my screen, because I'm sure that Keith's comment is no longer the first. Let's just see. Now, the first comment right now is Brandy Woods, and I'm sure that will, as comments roll in, I'm sure that will change. But so I'll be counting down, like let's say the number is 25. Then I will count down 25 comments, and whoever the 25th commenter is on my screen will be the one who wins the prize. So, yeah. Now, little things here, a little something here I want to bring up. If this is not your jam, if you are not a fan of either Stan Lau, which what's wrong with you, or a fan of Street Fighter, and you feel like it might be a good gesture to pass it on to another member, feel free to do so either at your discretion. Either do it privately, do it publicly in the chats, or just let me know that you're not into it and we'll pick another number. Okay? So, there we go. And if you want it regardless, and maybe you just want to decorate your room with something awesome, and this will be your first Street Fighter collectible, then by all means do that too. Just going to check some comments right here. Just wondering, Commander Green, how many Chrome clones do you have? I feel 1 is not enough. I feel 2 is okay, but I feel 3 is the perfect number of Chrome clones of any kind of clone. If it's a clone that has like a leader, like two 501st. You would be forgiven for only having two 501st clones if you had a Captain Rex or a Jesse or an ARC Trooper Jesse or something like that, or Captain Vaughn. Not Vaughn. Yeah, Vaughn. If you had Captain Vaughn to pair them with. So that's, you know, you just have to have three from the same unit, really, in a display, or five. If you can pull off five, that would be really cool. I did that with the Wolfpack. I have 5 Wolfpack clones. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see here. Call Scott Heinemeyer. Last week I used Scott as a random number generator and it gave me 31 because it was his jersey number. He can't do 31 again. I'm gonna have to let him know. So it's gonna be a bit of a harder time for him. Hey brother, how's it going? Good, I'm gonna put you on speaker because you are once again live. Because I need you as my random number generator again.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So yeah, you're on speaker with everybody in the chats.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, so once again, I'm going to make it between 1 and 100. You can't use 31. You can't use your jersey number again, mate, because you used it last week.
All right.
So give me a number, any number.
All right, there's a car in front of me, and its license plate starts, I swear to you, 69.
You know, this has been a delightfully inappropriate couple weeks on the chats. So in the chats, mostly because of me and my nutsack. But and I'll explain that later if I haven't already. Yeah, but yeah, awesome, man. I appreciate that. And you're gonna be around? I'll give you a call later.
Yeah, call me later.
Okay, cool, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. 69, dudes. All right. Oh man, should there be a rule about winning? Like, I think that there should be a rule about, like, you can't win for another 6 months, 3 months. I don't know. I'll think about it. So here we go. Darth Kababy was number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, halfway there. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, almost there. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Getting close. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Keith Lee, you are the chosen one. Keith Lee, congratulations. You have won a fine art print by the inestimable Stanley Artgerm Lau of Cammy from... See, I'm so not a fan that I have to struggle to remember that it's actually Street Fighter 2, actually, I'm pretty sure is what it is. But yeah, congratulations to Keith Lee, regular contributor, and 2 weeks in a row, a member of the Posing Posse has won. That's not why. That's not... 69 is perfect, Laura Quiles, given the content. Damn, that's coming from me at my age, that's kind of creepy. To certain people, I'm right. I did not lose count, but yeah, congratulations to Keith Lee. And wow, I can either ship it to you or I can give it to you while we have a cheeseburger at Max Local Eats or something like that. So it's your call. Still waiting here. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. He's here. Awesome. All right, everybody, that's about it. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss any interesting comments or questions. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Yeah, all right, cool. Slay anything. That would have to be what I would call that. Had I pulled that off, I would have had to get a photo of it, and I would have to have titled that photo "Slay Anything." Well played. Well, oh, hey, Mr. Mom Collectibles is here. That's another great YouTube channel that y'all should be checking out if you haven't already. Yeah. Anyway, I have a lot of things to do today, not the least of which is wipe all the fingerprints off of this guy. And build a couple of Detolfs and put a whole bunch of Iron Man figures in them, and generate some content for members on the channel, because I've not been able to do that this week, as we've all discussed earlier on. But if you're just now joining us, yeah, apologies to members for not having any member exclusive content this week. Sideshow kept my studio busy, and I just wasn't able to break everything down and reset it for my own purposes. But I'll be doing that over the weekend. You'll have a late unboxing video, hopefully sometime by the end of the day, certainly no later than tomorrow morning. And I look forward to doing that as a premiere and chatting with you guys again. And hopefully I'll see you guys in a Paul Sun-Hyun Lee live stream tomorrow night, if he's able to do that. But life does have a tendency to get in the way, as I found out this week. I am parched, y'all. All I've had all day is coffee and a little bit of tangerine juice. So I'm gonna go chug about a gallon of water and give my dogs a chance to go outside so that we don't create any more messes in the house. Appreciate all you taking the time to join in. Appreciate you shout out to our new member, Commander Green. Welcome to the Posing Posse. You are now a member of the Posing Elite. I encourage you all to join because there's some really great content, including member exclusive room tours and member exclusive turnarounds of poses that I hit with the figures that I do unboxings of. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, be good to your plastic. Bye.